Hi guys, this is Tara. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to have our Mass Monday. It's going to be pockets that are made with a double or a triple, depending on how you glue them onto your page, or even an up at the top tuck spot there. You have a really big pocket underneath. So yeah, I thought these were kind of fun. I started folding papers on Saturday and just playing around, or no, I guess it was Friday, just playing around trying to figure out what I wanted to make for my new journal. And I thought, well, this will be my mass make and I can get myself made some, and this is the one I chose. I did a few different kinds. I did a tuck that has, let's see, how did I do that? Oh yeah, I did a tuck that has your tuck spot and then has a pocket on the inside as well. We might do some of these at some point. And then of course this one, the good old book page pocket there with just their center folds. And then this one here has some vellum on the front, and this one, and then your little pocket underneath, you know. But this one I thought was kind of different, and I liked it and wanted to have a couple of them in my new journal and then have some stashed away. So I went ahead and decorated this one for you guys to see. I wanted you to take note of the embossing on the sides. I thought that was kind of fun. I like doing that. I just, you know, rub my embossing pad along the edges, or I do it on like a picture. I'll do it around the edges and then just tip it in the embossing powder, and it just gives you a nice little effect on the outside edge of stuff that, you know, it just makes it stand out. Lots of fun. So anyway, we're going to get started. All you're going to need today is a selection of papers. You might want to have double-sided because when we fold them, you know, that way it's not stark white on one side. It's up to you though. If you enjoy the white, then that's perfect. I have some prints, and then I think I have some here that are coffee. I have one that's coffee dyed. Yeah, a couple of them. And what you're going to need is your bone folder if you have one, scissors and scissor handles if you don't have a bone folder. You're going to need some glue, of course, and some, maybe a few things to decorate with if we get to that point, and you know, some distress inks. So yeah, let's get started. So these pages are all 8.5 by 11. You will need to, well, this one isn't quite because of the edge had to be cut off my printer and it's borderless thing, but yeah, you will want to, when it's all said and done, we're going to trim them down so they're a little bit narrower, but you'll see in a second. So I'm just going to set this aside. And when you're folding these pockets up, one of the things I noticed, and it's up to you whether you want them to have more of your image showing on the front, like on this one here, or if you want more of your coffee dyed side or your background, you know. So if you fold them from this direction, okay, when you fold them back in on themselves, it's going to kind of make your image disappear. So what you're going to want to do to cause that not to happen is you're going to want to fold it from the back side in, I guess. Is that how you'd say that? Put the image on the front and fold it inside like that, because we're gonna be folding this back up to make our pocket. Okay, now also if you have words on the front, you're gonna have to be conscious about keeping them upright, you know, on the upside. So I'm gonna go ahead before I glue, and I'm gonna do some trimming here, make this a little bit shorter. You can keep it as long as you want, of course. You can have it the full page height, it's up to you. Okay. And then I'm gonna pull in a page from my journal that's not put together yet and make sure. See, now this is a little bit wide, and that's what I was talking about. You're gonna, you know, need to do a little bit of trimming on them. That's okay. The fun thing with these, like I said, you've got your double pocket on your folded part. You've got the deep pocket, you've got the narrower one, the more shallow one here. You have your deep one here, But depending on how you glue it on the page, and of course you can glue it flat and not have any pocket underneath. Now me, I do leave a fourth side open somewhere. So I will leave probably either the top or the side, see? And because this one folds the way it is, and how the narrow side is over here and the deeper side is on the right hand, I will probably glue this one to a page that's going this direction, because I will want this deeper pocket to be easier for the person who's going to have the journal to get to. That's my thinking. And then this is going to kind of be their little hidey hole back here that's a tuck spot, and almost looks like a belly band, you know, but it's not. You could decorate it though like it is. But yeah, I kind of like the idea of gluing it this way and having a top pocket for these two. I think that's kind of fun. So okay. So the next step, all we do is glue it down. So we're gonna run some glue along, oops, look at that. Starting out good. I put way too much glue, way too far over. Anyway, we're gonna run it down this edge. Okay. And we're gonna fold that up and just use our dry wipe here and press it down, or whatever you choose, whatever you guys use. I love my dry wipes. I have a bunch of them laying out here drying out for me because I was running out and I knew that I was going to do this video, so I pulled them out real quick and they're hanging all over next to me over here. Okay. They dry super quick in Arizona. I don't know if they dry super quick where you live, but yeah, it only takes a few minutes. Yeah, see, they're already drying. I only laid them out a few minutes ago, so I've got an extra one already. And then you're just going to flip it open and you're going to run your glue along the inside also of this pocket. And again, I was just thinking, you can also glue this down. I might do that with one of them if I remember, so that it's a top loading pocket too. So you could do this one to the side and then this one as an uploading. You know, you know how it is with this. We can just glue them any which way we want, make them totally bizarre and cool and fun, and as long as the person who receives this journal that it's going to, as long as they have fun finding new places to hide their sweet memories, that's all that matters to me. I just love them to be able to go adventuring through their journal and constantly be like, oh wow, I got another spot to hide things. Oh, or I didn't know that was there. Look at that. That's so cool. Or, you know, I just think it's so much fun, the thought of creating something that makes people, you know, feel so happy and so special. And that's what we do with this. We have such a good time just making beautiful things for folks. So whether it's a gift that you're going to give to a family member or a friend, or if it's something that you're going to sell, either way, it's just such a wonderful, I think it's such a wonderful thing to be able to do for someone. And every journal I create, I actually pray over that journal, and ask the Lord to bless whoever that journal, to help me create that journal to be perfect for the person He knows it's going to go to. I always pray a blessing over them, and yeah, I do. I really do. I think it's super important to bless my work, and because it's going to go into the hands of a very special person, and I want it to be the right one for them. I don't want just everybody buying my journals just for the sake of buying the journals. I want it to be that I made that journal, even though I don't know that person, He does, and I know that it's going into the right hands, and that I made the right thing for them. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's special. So this one is a full page. So now I know it's going to be a little wide, so I'm going to trim. Yeah, I'm going to trim it down just a tad over here on this side. Okay. Let's see. Get that scissor in there. I'm a little crooked. I'm having an off cutting day today, I guess. We'll see. Let's see. Sometimes they just pucker, you know, or I know it's me and I'm hitting it at the wrong angle and just can't see it because my eyes are crossing or something. Okay, so now we're going to trim it to where it's I like them to be about this length. I think this is a good length because it fits nicely on the page. It leaves about an inch, approximately an inch on each. Well, it's a little more than the other one, but it, you know, it leaves you a good space from the top to bottom. You've got, you know, ½ inch to an inch on each side, and that way you're not like, what's the word I want to use? You're not crowded, you know? You can actually decorate it and still have room to get into it on each side. That's important, because sometimes I've decorated pages where I filled the page and then I realized, of one journal I did, I realized I glued, and that's when I stopped doing this. I glued the thing down and did my 3-side pocket. Well, my pocket, it was a full page spread, and my pocket was on the inside, and I don't know if that person will ever even know that pocket exists. Because it might just be that they're like, that's a beautiful page, and, you know, never use it because they won't even be able to get to that pocket. Really, it's kind of tough. So I felt bad about that. It was a beautiful page, though. Thank goodness for that. But you know what I'm saying. It's you got to be conscientious about these things when you're making these journals, because somebody is going to be using this. Like, there's been times when I've glued in like a butterfly, and it looks so beautiful when I'm creating the piece of ephemera. And I've got the wings flapping up, and then I realize that once I put it in, maybe the wing hung over the edge of the page and it ends up getting bent, or maybe it's bumping against the edge of the closed, you know, the closed portion of the book, and it's bending it, and it's like, oh man, I didn't think about that. So yeah, you got to be thinking about those little things, right? You never know. You never know what you're gonna end up doing with it once you put it inside the book. And sometimes the way that you decorate it before you put it in, it seems just perfect. Not so much though. So yeah, little things for us to think about as crafters and junk journalers. So here we go. So I don't know if anybody has seen these pockets before, but I just was fiddling with paper and thought it was kind of cool. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I know that there's going to be repeats of stuff I do because of the fact that, isn't this fun paper? It's pretty. I know there's going to be some repeats. You know, I'm not recreating the wheel. I put that in my bio because I know, I mean, how many ways can you fold paper? So, but I think everyone has their own style. And the cool part with what we do is that in me doing maybe the same thing, someone like this one here, I've seen this done multiple times, but maybe I do it in such a way that it's easier for the person to follow me in learning how to do it. And I think a lot about new junk journalers and people working with paper, because I was so new to it last year, and I was constantly looking up like videos on collaging and stuff, and then even after I made a collage, how to use it. And so I would look up multiple people's videos, and then I would go in and watch different ones and be like, oh, you know what, I think I work more like this person. My style of creativity is more like this person or that person than the other. And it wasn't that anyone was better or worse, it was just that it suited my style better. And so I was able to flow more with their process than I was with someone else's. Like, I followed Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah because her style of crafting is very similar to mine and how I like to work. Like, she doesn't like to measure things. I don't like to measure things. She kind of taught me, watching her kind of taught me how to not have to measure every little thing, because I don't enjoy that. And some people love being and they're very good at being technical and exact in that way, and I'm just not. And so, you know what I'm saying, it's fun to see multiple people do the same kind of crafting, because we learn something new from every one of them, I think. And then we also get to find ourselves in the different people, and yeah, and the personalities. Oh my goodness, I mean, do we have some amazing, wonderful people in our community, or what? I mean, some of the sweetest, giving, kind people I've met in a very long time. I've met through the crafting community, and I'm so blessed to have you guys with me. I was gonna say today is Sunday, and I'm putting this video up tomorrow for Monday, and I was blessed today to hit 102 subscribers as of this video. Wow. You know, I hear everybody talk about, you know, they have 40,000 subscribers, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know that that'll ever happen. If it did, I can't even imagine it. But when I hit 20, I was excited, and I really wanted to make friends, and I'm so happy to know that you guys are with me. Thank you for your support. I know how hard it is, because we have so many people to watch, to actually sit down and watch a video. And if you watch my videos and you actually come back and spend time with me, I love you guys. Thank you. I'm serious. You're becoming my friends, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to make some friends, because I've said before, I craft all by myself all the time, and I was getting kind of lonely here by myself doing this, and now I feel like I have someone to talk to. Even if y'all can't talk back to me on video, you know, right while I'm doing it, you can comment and we can converse and get to know each other. And so many of you so far have reached out to me and given me tips. Thank you, because I don't even know some of the stuff you all are mentioning. I'm like, oh, I've never even heard of that. Thank you, you know, because now I can go get some of that, and maybe that'll make my life easier, or maybe I can do it this way or that way, and it'll make it simpler for me. You know, I appreciate that, and that is why I started this channel. So yeah, I have made 100 new friends, and I appreciate you. That's all I want to say. Thank you for that. I say 100 because I think I mentioned before, but I may not have. My first 2 subscribers were me and my husband. So if I'm at 100, that means 102. That means that 100 people have subscribed to me, to my channel, and that are not me and my husband. Let's see. Let's pick another one here. And the other thing, they're the same. Different paper. Look at that paper. That's the photo. Can you see the difference? My goodness, look at that. This is the photo mat, okay? And this is regular copy paper. Now this is a good paper. It's like a 33 pound. It's a good paper. But that's the difference in the quality. It's just so different. But I struggle to get the mat to not be too vibrant for what the digital kit even looks like on the screen. I mean, sometimes I'll print it out and it's just crazy vibrancy, and I'm like, whoa, this color is even changed, because look, the colors look different, you know, everything's just slightly off. And so yeah, but they're beautiful. It's a beautiful paper. Yeah. Anyway, now what was I gonna say? Oh, I was saying the other thing about, you know, coming into your home and hanging out with you. That's the other part. Thank you for allowing me the privilege of actually coming into your home and visiting with you and hanging out with me and spending time together. That's a wonderful thing. So I am going to, I was thinking, let's see, how high do we want this? I want to get as much of that as I can. Maybe if I fold it, let's see. Let's do it this way. Maybe, there we go. Maybe that way. And then I'll trim this side. I wanted to get as much of that rose in. Actually, I'd like to get all of it in. How do I get all of it in, you guys? I folded that one a little bit different because I was hoping to be able to not have to cut off so much, but it's not going to happen. So we'll just trim this part off here. Yeah. Am I cutting enough off? Let me see. There we go. I'll do that. So anyways, and I hope that you know, you guys, that's another thing I've had people doing, and I really appreciate it, and I encourage it, is for you guys to feel free to give me suggestions of types of videos you want to see. And if it's something that I feel comfortable that I can do, I will add it to my list and we will do it together. You know, we'll do a video together on it. I'm not comfortable with every aspect of, you know, crafting, so of course there's going to be those things that I'm like, oh, I'm not really sure about that. But you know what? If it's something that I can learn, right? So let me know. What are you interested in seeing? Or what are you wanting to learn about? I know I'm going to have people who are new to junk journaling, and don't cut it, don't glue it until you've done your cutting. No, I know I'm going to have people who are new to junk journaling, and like I was constantly looking for instruction. And so, yeah, what are you interested in learning in the junk journaling process for new people? You know, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. And I am going to be probably doing here real soon a video on, and this was a request or a suggestion by our friend Sonia on here. She's on our channel, and she's a subscriber, so feel free to say hi to Sonia. She's an awesome lady. But anyway, she had suggested, because she'd noticed that there were people mentioning in our groups about learning how to do a recycled book. And I actually am able to do that because I have done that before. Actually, that was the way I first started junk journaling. I would do the recycled books. And so taking a hardback book and not tearing out all the pages, tearing out enough to make folders within the book, and then having fun, you know, decorating those pages, painting over, giving writing space. It's kind of a cool process. So I am comfortable doing that. So I will be doing a tutorial on that pretty soon. I think I'm still going to trim some of this off. I think it looks a little off balance. Okay, there we go. All right, grab another sheet. Now this is a pretty, look at that, that's pretty. These papers are mostly, some of them are, let's see, some of them are Lynn's Art Studio. The majority of what I'm using right now is Shabby Dabby Doodah, and they're both in Etsy. Okay, I want these little birds to show. I'm going to bring this pocket down a little bit lower because I really want those birds to show. They're so cute. And the flowers there. Okay. Trim some of this off so it fits my page. Go right here on this side. So what is your favorite piece of ephemera? I think I asked this question before, but I only got one response, and I'm asking it again because I'm curious. What do you like to make? And if it's not ephemera, what's your favorite aspect of making a junk journal? Okay? Or maybe you don't necessarily make junk journals, but you love working with paper and you do other stuff. Do you make albums or diaries? Which is kind of like a journal, but not exactly. Or, you know, do you make organizers and you like to do pockets and stuff, so maybe that's why you're visiting, or, you know, what do you do? What's your favorite thing? I gotta admit, I love making journal covers. I don't know why, but I just love them. And I asked that question one time on one of the groups, and I got the response that, you know, that surprised me, that I was not the only one. I was thinking, I was like, okay, am I crazy, or is making journal covers like the best thing in the world? That and collage pages. I love to do collages. So I find them very relaxing. Journal covers, I don't know. I even thought about not making junk journals all the way through and just doing covers. and selling the empty covers on my Etsy shop. I have a stack of covers that I have never done anything with. Now, I like this. I think this looks really pretty. Yeah, I have like a stack of, sorry, I'm just readjusting my chair here. I have a stack of them that I haven't done anything with. So I should maybe bring them on and start doing something with them on camera for fun, you know. I don't know. We'll see. Let me see now. Well, here's, oh, I want to do this one. Now, this one I know is going to go into our new journal that we're doing here on our channel. So, now, remember I mentioned my printer, how it will print and it'll change the color? Okay. This is like a light brown coffee dyed page that is in it's in many of Tina's kits. And if you buy from Shabby Dabby Doodah, you've probably seen it. Well, my printer, this is the color it turns it into. I mean, which is kind of a cool, you know, really grungy look. However, it's completely different than what it's supposed to be. I mean, it's like naturally like a light, you know, it's funny. I don't even know what's wrong with my printer of doing that. I don't get it. If somebody can tell me, please. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. Yeah, but this one's gonna go into the new journal, so I'm gonna definitely get it ready. Okay. You know what? The other thing I was so excited about reaching 100 subscribers is because I had read an article and it said that it usually takes about, they averaged it out, and it takes about 66 days for most YouTubers to reach 100 subscribers. And you guys have blessed me so much because I actually reached 100 subscribers in less than a month. From the time I began doing tutorials. And yeah, so that was, I was telling my husband, that's just a blessing from the Lord. I'm serious. I did not expect that to happen, and gosh, I am super, super grateful for that. I don't even know, you know, when I started my channel, it was, I think I mentioned it was at the encouragement mostly of my son. He had said, Mom, you know, it'd be great for you to be good at it. And I was, because I was telling him, you know, I really don't have anybody to craft with and stuff. And he's like, well, start a YouTube channel and then you'll have, you know, you'll make friends. And I was like, seriously? I can't start a YouTube channel? He goes, Mom, you used to sing, you know, you sung in front of audiences, you can talk in front of people and you'll be fine. And so I went for it finally, and to actually have it being that I've made some people, you know, made some people inspired or had some fun with you guys. It's just, it's like a dream come true, because really I was scared to start this channel. I was very, very nervous about it. And you all have made me feel so welcome. And I'm so grateful for that. Oh, this one's a pretty one, look. Look at that picture. Now this is, I know this one particular one is out of Lynn's art studio, which is in Etsy. And I think she spells art with an E at the end. So it's Lynn Art Studio. And it's L-E-N, yeah, L-E-N, just in case you like it, okay? This is that same picture, isn't it? I'm just realizing I already did this one, didn't I? Yeah. I confused myself because it was so different. Never mind, we already did one with that one. We're gonna use, oh, this one's pretty. How about that? Isn't that one vibrant? That's that matte again. Look at that. Oh my goodness, can you see? Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. But it's got that dark, like I told you, my printer. Mine is an Epson, and it's a great printer. It really is. But, you know, it's got a mind of its own, that's all. It's got a mind of its own. Okay. So do you guys like these pockets? Let me know in the comments below, okay? If you enjoyed them. On Mondays, I wanted to do the mass makes, you know, and kind of get stashes built up. And I like mass makes because it's relaxing to me, so I wanted to do one with you guys because I like watching them with people that do them, and I don't know why, it's just something about it, you know, just sitting back and letting that person chat with me and while I craft, and you know, it's just fun. And sometimes they make things that I really need, so I get to sit down and, you know, get busy with them and get a lot done, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's cool. And with this particular type of tutorial, I don't even really necessarily see them much of a tutorial as a time to just kick back, relax, chat, enjoy each other's company, and make some stuff that we need to get made. So what kind of things do you would you like to see in the mass make on the Mass Mondays? Okay, because I am always, like I said before, looking for ideas, and I'd like to know, you know, do you guys want to do some flowers? Do you want to do dangles? Do you like working with the paper a lot? I mean, of course, we all love working with the paper, or we wouldn't be here, but you know what I'm saying. Throw out some suggestions to me, okay? Because they're appreciated, and I know what I'm running out of, and you know, stuff I need. So yeah, I just love this paper. It's so pretty. It's so vibrant, it almost hurts my eyes. So you guys really seem to enjoy the faux leather. Isn't it fun? I can't wait to get digging into decorating my art journal. I'm waiting for it to dry. I went ahead and did a layer of Mod Podge on the top, and I thought, you know, let it dry before I play with it. But yeah, that's pretty. I love that. All right, I want to get this little guy in there if I can. So, well, that's a good way to do it, huh? See, you learn as you're going along. That's a good way. If you see a spot that you want to make sure is included in your picture, fold it. Don't fold it in half until you've actually ascertained where you want your fold to be. Good idea. I wish I'd have thought of that about 8 of them ago. Okay, so that's good. Because I definitely wanted him to show. He's pretty. Let me get my page and see if... Oh, and see, that also kind of helps in the width. I don't have to do as much trimming. Yeah. So note to self, and for you guys, if you're interested in doing it that way, I'm going to do that the next time and see if it works for me again, because that was kind of perfect. Yeah, there we go. And that way I don't have to do so much cutting and wasting of paper, because I don't like wasting my paper. I have got to finish this journal that this goes in. I have been so focused on my new eating program that I've told you guys about, and then, you know, I have to cook my meals, every meal, and I'm used to cooking like once a day and kind of just snacking all day long and eating whatever, you know. And now I'm actually making my breakfast, making my lunch. My husband's gone during the day on the, you know, Monday through Friday, so it's just me, and then making him and I dinner at night. So I'm focusing on that a lot, and also doing my videos now and getting those taken, you know, made. And so it's, you know, these take time, and then my phone doesn't always upload the videos as fast as I would like, so I kind of have to wait. And I have not been really working too much on this. Isn't this pretty? Look at that. I love that. And it's got the little pocket on the front. I think that's so cute. I forgot about it. Sorry. I got distracted. Shiny things make me distracted. Anyway. But yeah, I need to finish this thing. It's a beautiful journal. It's coming out really nice. I like it. Of course, it's blue. And, you know, I've mentioned multiple times, blue is my favorite color. But pink comes in really close. I love my pink. And purple. And red. Don't forget green. Yeah, I love color. So let me, how many have we done? And what time are we at? Oh, good. We still have time. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad, huh? For 30 minutes. See, I told you, these guys are really quick. But I mean, when you're all said and done, and look at them. And they're super cute. I mean, once you decorate them, I think they're so cute. I like this idea. I'm really glad that it came to me. And like I said, I don't know if it's original. I don't, but I do know that it came to me the other day when I was fiddling with paper, so I'm excited. Okay, so this is, I think this is going to be the last one. And now, how did I do that earlier? I decided what I wanted to show, and then I folded it accordingly. Yeah. Yeah, so then if you do it that way, guys, you can fold it as, I mean, you can make it as deep or as narrow as you want. I really wish I'd have thought of that before, and I wouldn't have been doing all that trimming. Could have probably gotten more done. Okay, there's that side. And it even makes our pocket a little deeper. Duh. I'm sure there's somebody out there going, Tara, I saw that from the beginning, but I can't talk to you because it's not live, and so I couldn't tell you. I do that. Do you guys ever do that when you watch YouTubers? You're watching them craft something, and maybe they ask a question, or you're thinking, oh, don't take that away, or oh, don't put that there. I do that a lot, and just wish so much that I could tell them, oh, that looks so beautiful. Don't take that out. You know, leave it. Or am I the only one? I hope I'm not the only one who talks to you guys, or talks to my YouTube friends. But I do. I'll be honest. I'm just being transparent here. I'm sure that you've noticed. I'm pretty open about who I am. I try to be, because I figure eventually, if you guys know me long enough, you're going to find out anyway. So you might as well know from the get-go. Yes, I talk to you guys. I'm talking to you guys, but I mean, I talk to my other YouTube friends that are on camera and that I'm watching. You kind of grow to feel like, you know, close to them, right? I do. And I think that's part of the joy of being on here now, like I said earlier, and making friends. I'm having so much fun, and I'm as I'm meeting you guys, when you do comment, I love the fact that I can comment back and we can have a conversation, and then we remember each other. We know each other, you know. I remember you, and especially because my channel's new and I don't have as many people, you know, I'm getting to know all of you as we go, and just think about it, you know, later on we will have known each other for like really like friends. It's cool how I can know people in South Africa or Taiwan, the UK, Ireland. I mean, I'm meeting all these wonderful, beautiful women that have responded to my channel, and wow, it's exciting. It's exciting. So we have 9 that we did, and I think that's a good turnout. They came out pretty. These are the ones we've done so far. These look drab, but you know what? They'll be cute once they're decorated. This little guy, I love this one. I hope you guys enjoyed these. I sure did. Now I'm looking to see which one we want to decorate, because I'm going to be completely transparent. I recorded this video a little while ago, and when it came down to decorating my piece, I was stumbling so much on camera that I deleted the video and I re-recorded it because I felt like, okay, I'm not going to keep them stumbling along with me as I try to figure out what I want to do. I told you guys I do have a little bit of a struggle with decorating quickly. It isn't that I'm embarrassed to decorate or anything. I love this part, but it's doing it like super quick, you know, or quick enough that it's not keeping you guys looking at me and staring and waiting. I don't like doing that. So let's see. I am going to ask you to all send me, you know, thoughts about which one you want to do, and then I'll pick it. I'm kidding. Let's see. Which one do I think I would like to do today? These are the 4 I chose to play with. So I think first I'm going to do this one. I like this one. I don't know. It keeps standing out to me. So something about that minty green, that just with that lavender and pinks and just the lilac, it's just beautiful. So I'm going to pull out some flowers here I have. Okay, I've got a little bowl full of little fussy cuts I've done over the course of time. I've got more behind me and another thing, but for right now we're going to look at using those possibly. Maybe, I don't know, they're kind of warm tones compared to the coolness of this. We'll see. That's okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my first piece out of the way, which is usually a person. So I'm going to glance through here and see what I've got, because that's just usually the first thing I do. Is I like to put people and stuff, and I love to use words a lot. She's a possibility. Let's see. Where are they? Okay, here's some smaller images. Oh, she's a cutie. Oh, she's the one. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. She's perfect. I'm so excited. She's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. The reason I'm excited is I pulled it out right away and we didn't have to wait. So we're going to go ahead and do a little distressing around the edges. We love our distressing, don't we? Come on, let's hear it for distressing. I love it. I love it so much. I remember when I discovered that there was such thing as distressing ink, and I was like, what? And then when I discovered, if y'all, I better not glue her down yet. If you all haven't discovered, then I'm going to share with you, because I thought when I first found out that I had thought of it on my own, which is pretty funny. Later I realized everybody knew about it, or at least anybody who'd been doing this for a minute. But yeah, I discovered that you could distress with any color ink, and oh my goodness, my world was just like expanded. It blew up. All the ideas that were coming to me were so absolutely incredible at that point. I was thrilled. Yeah, so I'm here to tell you, if you don't realize, if you're just starting out and you haven't really thought to distress with every single color in the world, and also every type of ink, because you don't have to just because this says distress on here, you know, don't let them fool you. You can use any ink for distressing. You can do anything you want because you're an artist, and the world of art is your oyster, okay? The Lord gave you an incredible gift and a desire to put that gift onto paper and into journals or onto a canvas, or, you know, to crochet it or to knit it or to sew it, and to be able to put that down in a way that expresses your heart and you is exactly what you are supposed to do. So don't ever, ever, ever hinder yourself in any way, shape, or form, okay? Because it's just limitless. It's limitless. This little thing is just sitting over here begging to be used for that. I actually think I have a bigger one. Let me see. I've got my boxes here behind me. And I think I have one that's like that, but it's a little bit bigger and might show up better. Let me check. I'm just peeking through my box here. Well, I have that one that says notes. Could have sworn I had one that said, yeah, wait, here it is. I found it, I found it. I'm not crazy. Okay, well I am, but not about that. Oh, that's cute too. I've got some fun stuff over here. See, this is what I was talking about. I have so many things, but they're kind of all over the place. They're put away in these really, see, totes like this. However, I can't get to all of them when I'm on camera, and that's the part that, you know, gets a little bit frustrating for me, because I really like being able to pull things out as quickly as possible and not make y'all wait. So, you know, I noticed the other day, I was thinking about it, I say y'all a lot, and anybody who's from the South may have noticed that I'm doing that. I'm not from the South, but my family were farmers from Indiana, and Northerners talk that way too. Don't let them fool you, because I grew up and, you know, with my family, and we used y'all actually more often than not. And so yeah, so when you hear me say that, no, I'm not from the South, but I can talk like I am. Now my half brother and sister, they live in Arkansas, and that's pretty there, huh? So I have family in the South. My nieces, my nephews, you know. But yeah, I was actually born and raised in Indiana and Arizona, so I just speak like a Southerner once in a while. I was thinking this would be cute on here. What do you guys think? And it matches. Maybe it matches too much. I'm pulling out a lot of stuff that's like the same color scheme, and we do want to have some things that give us some contrast. So let's see here. Let me look in my little bowl. No, that won't go. And this is what I was talking about when I go to decorate. I do not want to make you guys just sit and wait. I got the cutest little digi-kit. It's, I can't think of where I got it. I mean, I got it on Etsy, but I can't think of who I got it from. It is all these little miniature, there's different kits, and one of them was miniature book covers. So it's got all the old books on the covers, and it's just this miniature of it. I just like them a lot. I think they're really cute. I use them quite often now on different stuff. So let me see. I may have to pull out another box, you guys, because I have got, yeah, here we go. Just stick with me. I'll be right back. I'm just turned away from you guys for a second looking in this box. Let's see here. I've got all these little signs, and oh, that's pretty. I don't know if it goes, but that's pretty. That's kind of, I like that actually. I don't hate that. With that green. Maybe not. Oh, I found it. Here it is. Look. I like that one. I hope you do too. Let me see. I haven't left. I'm just right here. Let me see if I wanted to give it a little contrast. I was kind of bringing it a little bit too much of the same You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to cover these guys, so I was looking at, there we go. At stuff that would be able to fit around them and not be like, oops. Okay. So we're gonna do memories, little baby girl. I'm gonna do some lace here or something. Let me look. What do I have? What do I have? I'm just trying to grab things that are handy to me right next to me, you know. I think I might put that down. I like that. I don't want to put a huge amount because this is a pocket, so I don't want to cover that edge, of course. But I really like this burgundy lace with this color scheme, so. This actually came off of a shirt. I'm going to use my good scissors for this. This came off of a shirt that a dress, I'm sorry, that I got at the Goodwill. And I've used it for many things at this point. I've used it on covers, and now I'm just like using the edging. This is actually the edging around the shirt. The part that you would probably throw away most of the time if you cut it apart. But I thought it was so cute that I went ahead and kept it, and I've been putting it here and there whenever I can find a spot for it. So it's gonna go right there with her. Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna do, nah. I may not do the London sign. Maybe I'll just leave it off. Well, let's see. Maybe we'll put it here. I'm going to go ahead and put her down because I know I want her on there, so. Give her a little press. Actually, now that here's the ones I was looking for. I was hoping I could find in there. These little roses. I don't have a lot of them left. I'm going to have to try and see if I can fussy cut some more or something. They're pretty little things, and I'm not sure I do have it anymore here. Let me see. Sometimes I just get my, when I buy a scrapbook pad, you know, and I will get the pages that have a lot of floral on them, and I will cut them apart, like I'll fussy cut them. And I won't use the paper as a scrapbook paper. I'll use it like this. And I like doing that. I think it's fun. Go ahead and put this down. Nice straight. This is, I'll be honest, I don't feel like this is my best work, but I'm just trying to decorate it so you can kind of get an idea, you know, of what it'll look like, and I may add to it once I'm off camera. You never know. You guys will bear with me, won't you? I don't know why I keep coming back to this. I think he matches so well that I want to put him somewhere. So, you know what? I have, let me see. I'm just glancing here real quick. I thought I had some of these actual butterflies from this kit that were trimmed, that were cut out, but I'm not sure if I have them or not on hand. I have them somewhere, but I'm not sure if they're here. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I had some somewhere that actually are the same exact little butterflies. I do think I'm going to put him on there, though. I'm just going to distress a little bit around these edges. Okay. And what always does it for me is some lace, a little bit of bling. I'm going to put him this direction. And I know this is a pocket, but he's glued down flat, so he's not really going to be in anyone's way. And then I'm going to put a little tiny bit of bling on him. I have my my little holder here with my diamante in it, and I actually have them separated. The first one has one, second one has two, and so on, so that I can just pull them out. I have the roll up here over to my right, but this way I can just pull them out when I need them, and I can't hold on to it, but my hands are covered in ink. I apologize, you guys. For anybody who's new to my channel and hasn't watched other videos or anything, I explained to others that I am clumsy. My nickname as a child was Grace, and that I have a tendency to, you know, like be covered in stuff that I'm working with. So I'm sorry if my hands, I hope my hands are not a distraction to anybody. There we go. Glue that down. So it's not my best, but it's not horrible either. She's cute. She kind of makes the whole picture. Her and the little sweet birds above her head, but yeah. So there we go, guys. We've got our batch of double or triple pockets for our journal. And one is decorated, sorta. I hope you like her. Like I said, I think she might need a little something else, but you know what? Maybe just this might help. I did not distress my paper. That is something I usually never forget to do, and I did. Let's distress the paper real quick. That always helps. At least for my eyes, that always helps me to kind of feel like it's a little more done. Does that make sense? I'm sure there are others out there who feel that way. When I look at our work and it doesn't have distress on it, at least my work, I'm like, oh, that's what's wrong. That's it. Changes the whole thing. So, there we go. And then if you didn't, like me, glue it down, you glued it down before you did the distressing, what you can do is grab a piece of paper, okay? And you know what, this has embossing powder on it, so there we go. And kind of stick this on the inside, and then that way you don't get it, you know, where you don't want it. You can go ahead and get some of that distress there on your edge, okay? Little trick, just in case you mess it up like I did. And then instead of getting it everywhere where it doesn't belong, you can get it on that paper. So. Yeah, I think the distressing is helping me to like it a little more. Okay, there you go. So now we would be gluing this onto our page like that, and more than likely I'm gonna do probably a lot of these that I glued in. I'm gonna glue and leave them with a top, because I really like the idea of the person having that big of a upper pocket, you know. The side is nice too, but the upper pockets, I think in many cases give you that security that it's not going to fall out of your journal, you know. So yeah, so there we go. That's today's tutorial. Today's Mass Monday, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you tomorrow on our next video, okay? Thank you so much again for being with me and sticking with me to the end. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.